What's down here? I'm also curious about this. What is the well? Is this where someone was complaining about brownouts? Is that a thing? Yeah. Is this... Am I doing a good? Who knows? Is this a have a gun ready place? I think it's the nicest places, don't I, Sarah? What's this? I knew it wasn't gonna happen, but I really just wanted to jump in here and have the Mario sound and just like head first slide through that pipe all the way down. In my heart, that's what I was hoping would happen. I don't know if it's bad to be down here. I don't know if I should be doing a sneak or... Okay, well, that is a pretty confirmed sign. But it's stealing, if I take that. I don't want to have a gun at the ready, necessarily, in case they're fine. I'm getting mixed signals here, you know? Requires key, eh? What if I made enough noise they came out? What then? You know, that might not be blood. Maybe it's just special sauce. You know? I don't know what the special sauce is. What they put in that stuff. Couldn't tell you. Yeah, I'm getting nothing from you here. You got no idea, it appears. So we're gonna have to find a different way to get in here. It's the fact of the matter. Don't freak out on me here, Sarah. I don't think this is gonna do a dang old thing. Okay, it didn't. Not surprised a bit. Interesting. Nothing in here to like... There's not like a lever to throw? Probably the answer is no, but... Kind of climb in a big gross pipe. Well, we're gonna leave this exactly as we found it, to leave no suspicion. And we'll be back. One day. It's weird we've got like a doorway right to this.
Much as I'm eager to explore the universe, there's nothing quite like the feeling of returning home.
I agree. It's nice to explore and it's nice to be home. I can agree with both of these things. Alright, let's go. Well, I'm curious where this sends me if I go out here. Where's this marker? This way, eh? Don't talk to me.
You see that scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees, sounds upset. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Well, usually when scientists are upset, ain't good. Is it down here I gotta go? Sure do be. That's cool. Your dreams, from stars to stars. Trident luxury lines.
Bad news for the League of Independent Settlers, or LIST. A prospective colonist family used LIST resources to find a new home, a remote moon filled with life and ideal for farming. The only problem is that moon does not exist. So instead of starting a new life, free of rules and completely self-reliant, the family returned to New Atlantis and filed a lawsuit. LIST told our reporter it was a simple data entry. It should have been listed as 3B instead of 2.
So going in a different way here, I guess. Hopefully they just out of that door. I do know there's a blood-stained table on the opposite side, though, which might be good to know. What the hell is all this? They are coming.
There are always
Hi.
about a million things to do. And I'm only one person.
Yeah.
It's so overwhelming.
Okay.
Hey! Oh, you're not Carl.
Definitely not Carl.
Sorry. I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for.
I don't go by Carl.
We're supposed
but
to be
thanks.
investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while. And Mass finally decided to follow up on it. I can't be in two places at once. And Carl isn't here. So I'm just trying to look inconspicuous.
Good plan. I could investigate, or I could assist you.
Well,
Or
since
two
you're
things
here
at
and
once.
Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need isn't very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station.
Okay.
The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there.
This seems like busy work.
Hear about that piece of shit?
All hail our benevolent overlords. I like this place, though.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can.
I think this is working. I only have a general. That's it. Great job. So that trip to secondary breaker, and that goes to. Oh wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez. Okay. Okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jake's, and
Okay.
maybe up a story or two. It's a bit of a hike. Sorry.
Is this the way?
You know I went to chef school? Man,
Nope.
this ain't exactly
How would I
nice.
know that? Right, this is not the way. Sorry for the open doors.
Gotta
Even
go.
in the well, the trade authority continues to flourish. Oh, makes you sick, doesn't it?
Is the trade authority bad? I don't know enough about the trade authority to know if they're bad. I guess I should really just assume a thing called the trade authority isn't, like, great, shouldn't I? How do I get up there? No. Y'all got some stairs over here? Sure don't.
All right. You should be near the next junction box.
I am. This one
section
feels
isn't
like a
used
trap,
very
though.
much these days, so maybe a little harder to see. That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end. Right down from Jake's.
Okay.
Right under that apartment they've been trying to sell. Good luck with that, right?
Ooh, ooh. Just kidding. You didn't see that. That's cool. I need a mask like that. That, like, rocks. What was the caution there, eh? Who's mad?
You should be near the next junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. That should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow. And the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box.
Okay.
Looks like it's
I
over
feel like
near
we're going the wrong way.
the trade authority. Okay. Just find that and, maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet.
Okay. I'm good at not talking to people about stuff. One of my greatest talents.
Okay. The final box I need you to deal with should be right around there.
I gotta live walk like that one.
I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of field attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box. I don't remember the order, but flip levers until all those circuits are powered down.
Okay, that one's a fine first one. So that toggles the left ones. That toggles the middle ones. Okay. You really couldn't figure that out? Okay. Maybe that's not what she was talking about. I was half
You got
listening.
it. Really well done.
Thanks.
You saved me like a week of work.
Was
Why
that a
don't you
week?
meet me at the monitoring station, near where we met?
Lady, if that was a week's worth of work for you, you have a problem.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere?
Nope. Whenever you hear someone that you don't know say "ever wonder," you're about to hear some crazy shit. It's a little life lesson for you there. About to hear some of the most unhinged things you've ever heard. Just go through the doors, Drew. Quit trying to parkour everywhere. Hi.
Did I say thank you? Because thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
There's no way I could have done that in a reasonable amount of time all by myself.
How? Happy to help.
Well, not everyone would be, and I appreciate it. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. I know where it's coming from.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was afraid it was. The Trade Authority. So that's something that I'll need to deal with. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain. But if not, then this is where we part ways.
I'll come. It's fine. What else I got to do? You know? Discover a universe-defying mystery.
So thanks to you, we've got evidence that the Trade Authority is behind the power drain being reported down here.
I know. I'm
I
aware.
don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority, but Zoe is intimidating.
Never met her.
I have to go in there, but I really don't want to. You think you'd be willing to go with me? Just make sure this doesn't go badly?
Sure. I got your back.
Thanks. That means a lot.
I mean, I don't know what I'm
I
gonna
can
do,
the
but
talking, I think. Just be ready for, well, anything.
I do have a good shotgun. I got a cool shotgun, if that's what she means by be ready for anything.
It's too long walk, isn't it? I looked at him first. I think he's mad about it. Sorry for landing on your head, random person. People in this city got staring problems. Well, okay. Actually, I can't imagine why they're staring. They would be like a little at least more nonchalant about it. Who are they? House of the Enlightened. That just sounds bad. Nothing like calling yourself enlightened.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
A visit from Mast. How delightful.
Are you Zoe?
You'll have to remind me of
You're
your
Zoe.
name, dear. I'm afraid I can't keep track of all your little worker drones.
I'm Luisa Reyes. Well, you know
What a
that,
fucker.
because I've been in here 3 times.
Yes, of course you are. And what was it you were accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry, what?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here.
Mm-hmm.
You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back.
Not getting great vibes about
I suppose
this.
you're here with her.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I've got to see this through. Okay,
You're doing
just
great, kid.
be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or call in mercenaries or what.
Is that a thing they
Don't
do,
worry.
really?
Whatever happens, we're prepared to handle the situation.
What's she said?
I don't want this to turn out violent if we can avoid it, okay?
Okay. Just relax. Everything's gonna be fine.
Okay, you're probably right. Just need to breathe.
And if it's not gonna be fine, you know what's not gonna help the situation? Feeling like it's not gonna be fine along the way.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you, I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem.
I have.
Well, clearly there's more work to be done. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, we'll find out who did this soon enough. And why.
Okay.
Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your attention.
Okay,
She seems
well,
unhappy with her
this is
life.
not how I saw this going.
Yeah, me neither,
For
really.
the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate. I can sort out the details with Zoe. So why don't you go investigate the next junction box?
Alright, well, don't get disappeared or unalived. While I'm gone.
Is this the way? Damn it. I was doing cool shit. I was just wasting my own time, actually. This one? It's the way. It is, certainly a hair decision that you've made, sir. Howdy. It's a good thing I've got this thing, because if I didn't, this would be just a real hell of a wander. It's taking me to a lot of bad places, it feels like.
It's taking me, like, to the, you know,
Hey there.
back
You should
roads
be
where they can
getting
deal
close.
with me.
Hello? Is this functional? I insist that you provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear? That's it, thanks. Let's
Hey,
just
I
take a
insist
look
that
here.
you shut the
Okay,
fuck up,
You're
Zoe.
going to want to head
Thanks.
for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics. You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level. Adequately done. I appreciate that you've listened to reason. The junction box should be just nearby. Miss Reyes and I have both noted that the next node in this trace is not on any of the current diagrams. She means it's not in the well. It's somewhere on the surface. Which technically means it's not my responsibility. We'll have this solved in short order. However, Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay? However, we agreed that we all like to see this through. If you head topside, I'll pull up the diagrams we need.
Yo, dog, could you walk slower? Spaceport. Nothing worse than being trapped behind somebody who's meandering, you know?
Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she
Okay.
returns, I'm going to
Remember
make you
our
an
last
offer.
conversation?
Whatever
When you
find
told
at
me
end of
the
this
artifacts
path,
made you feel like
bring
you were
it to me
being
first. I'll be
pulled
certain
across
that
the
Master gets
entire
what it
galaxy.
needs.
Yeah.
But I traded
Well,
valuable information.
It got me thinking.
I
So
suspect
I
you're
dove
going to
into our
find some.
archives
I
and started
guarantee
looking
you the
through
Trade Authority
Constellation's
will pay
older
well.
journal entries.
Consider that as you head towards
Just
the
because I
residential
wasn't
district.
familiar with the
We can't
experience you
pinpoint the source
described.
yet.
I'm gonna
doesn't
lose my
mean
shit
the
if
same
one of
amount
these two
intrigue
doesn't
for
stop
my
talking.
predecessor.
Okay. Thank Christ. Having two talking at the same time it just sends my brain into hyperdrive. I don't know what either of them said. I couldn't tell you. Were any of the old journal entries helpful?
Unfortunately, no. Other than you and Barrett, there were no records of direct encounters with the artifacts. I have to admit, though, I did get more than a bit sidetracked reminiscing about old times.
You never mentioned your predecessor to me before.
Really? I'm surprised that I haven't. After reading those journals, all of the pleasant memories of my time spent with Aja just started flooding back.
I thought we were making some good memories of our own.
Oh yes, absolutely. I didn't mean to compare. Those were just... oh, I don't know. Different times. Aja was the one that taught me the ropes at Constellation and took me under her wing as her protege.
The rookie being paired to the chair. Sounds awfully familiar.
Hey, so I pinched a few ideas from my old boss. Can you blame me? At any rate, we logged quite a few discoveries together, but it was the actual journey that I cherished the most.
A good thing to keep in mind. I can relate to that.
Exactly. For me, it was all about the quieter moments. There was nothing quite like sitting back and watching space bend while listening to Aja spin vivid stories to fill the time. Oh, I find that sort of cozy isolation the best way to really get to know someone.
I don't disagree. So I've noticed.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. You know, all this talk about Aja reminds me that my time with her was a gift. I miss her dearly.
She passed away or did she leave? I didn't hear. Oh. Is she, dead?
No, she retired. Living on Porima 2 now, I think. Come to think of it, if we're ever out that far, perhaps we could pay her a visit, and I could make proper introductions.
Sounds cool. I'll do the best I can to make our journeys just
Well,
as
I
pleasant.
didn't expect you to be a carbon copy of Aja.
Oh, that's not what I meant at all.
Just be yourself.
Reginald Dour
You
can't
see,
be anybody else.
It's clear that we share the same hunger to discover what's out there. And that, well, that's what intrigues me about you.
Well, you certainly have me all figured out.
Good. Then we're both on the
A
same
thumbs
page.
up. A very Fallout
Anyway,
move.
that's all I had to discuss for now. So, if you'd point the way, we can continue our journey.
I agree. A nice, pleasant little chat, Sarah. Thank you. That's also a good one. That'd be a hell of a thumbnail.
There's definitely something magical about the clear sky and the bevy of stars.
Jesus, I really gotta move with this, don't I? The hell am I going? Residential district, okay. Well, let's keep this out there for now.
And that's how my parents ended up settling here.
Did she just get whatevered? It's an arsenal, sick. I'll beat you there.
To report?
No. Why would I report anything to you? I don't know you, and I probably wouldn't like you.
There's nothing that ensures personal safety and security the way a firearm can. Welcome to Centurion Arsenal. It is my absolute pleasure to assist you with any purchases or questions you may have. All sales are final, but that won't matter because you will undoubtedly be pleased with your purchase.
You have an
You have my
unpleasant
word?
kind of eye contact.
Only the finest collection of armaments in the settled systems.
Okay. Interesting. I don't have one of those. I don't think I've seen one of those at all. 15% damage while aiming. 27,000 is a big ask. Something like that was more along the lines 100 range. I can do stuff from a distance with that, you know. That said, is this worth 5,000 to me right now, or would I rather just find one? I'm not like oohing and eyeing over that, really, you know. It's fine. We're good. We're kosher. What's this? Oh, it's a light tree. That's what it is. It's a weird place to have a light. I feel like it's like a tripping hazard. I actually hit R1, and I hope to God I don't throw a grenade. Okay, I didn't throw a grenade.
Hey, you should be getting close.
I'm pretty close.
Looks like it's somewhere near Athena Tower.
Yeah.
Zoe says there's a junction box on the building's exterior. I'm not sure why she knows that. Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know...
I should probably let them finish what they're saying every once in a while, eh? Don't look, Sarah. Is she okay with lockpicking? I don't know. I haven't really picked locks much in front of her. Then... No, it's... That's those two set up. What? Yeah, I don't know why that was so confused. Like that, for some reason, something about the way that lined up was just very perplexing to me for no reason at all.
There must be something they don't want us to find.
Probably. Okay, so she's not universally against lockpicking. Good to know. Good to know. This is an interesting place. Oh, there's no corpse. There's not really much blood. Honestly, it doesn't even necessarily look like there's a struggle here. It just looks like things are being, like, either assembled or disassembled. That's some cool flooring. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little jealous of that flooring. Reminder. Record source, record type, record, whatever that says, record receive. He's got a little diagram set up. Program status paused. Current slicing target. ATM transaction fees for New Atlantis. Slicing value 0.001 credits transaction. So is this slicing, this is taking 1% of a cent? No, 1/10 of a cent every single transaction? Clever. Dodgson? I can't. Dodgson. My guys got creative with the rewiring. You should have all the juice you need to run the program non-stop, so stop messaging me and get to work. I expect my cut soon. And keep the damn door locked. Last thing we need is someone poking around. If a gal bank notices missing funds, they won't have a way to trace it. They'll call it a malfunction and wipe the records like they always do. Money's all digital anyways. They can literally just make as much as they want. I mean, that is true and fair. What are you doing? Strange. Okay, well I don't know how I feel about this yet. I need more information to know who's taking the money. And what they're doing with it. They probably like they're just, you know, just taking money. I think this is my least favorite time of day. When the sun's like this. Don't like it. Something about it makes my brain an unhappy place to be. It looks cool. I would just rather the sun were down. Or I guess that's just the star. I wish the star were down. But this wouldn't be called the sun, would it? Our sun is the sun. Every other star is a star. Not a sun. Sun. I'm sorry if that makes you sick. Tell me if it does and I'll stop doing it. That's neat. That's cool. am I doing now? Deliver evidence to Luisa or Reyes. What's this third marker? A? What's all this then?
I don't know. I was reading green. Green seems good, right?
I'm going the right way.
Mess with me and I'll serve you my famous knuckle sandwich. Scared, aren't ya? Best watch your pockets around me. Just saying. What do you want to know? You with security?
No. The law is no friend of mine.
Sell it, but I think I want to keep it.
You do have a bit of a rebellious air about you. But maybe that's exactly what you want me to think. Besides, I'm not gonna reveal my operation to some nobody who just waltzed up to me. Not yet, anyway.
I don't like your attitude, particularly.
Yeah, well, newsflash, buddy. I don't like anything about you, either.
Okay.
In fact, I dislike you with such conviction that I'm inclined to fight you right now. What do
Yeah?
you say we go 10 rounds? Right here, right now.
I mean, I feel like this is a lose-lose. If I lose, well, fuck me, you know? If I win, I'm just gonna feel bad for beating this man up, you know?
Oh, are we still talking?
We're just gonna leave that be, I think. I think that's just,
I think
gonna
I
make me
got
sad
them.
in one of two different ways.
What do you call them?
Hi. I'm gonna face this way so she can't read my lips.
So you tracked it down. You've got something to show for it? Great. I'll get this back to Mass for analysis.
Yeah.
I'm not stupid. I know Zoe probably made you an offer.
Well, you're about 2 feet away when
I
she
appreciate that you
did.
didn't take it. And I'm really glad we got to work together on this.
She was not thrilled about that, is she?
Looks like maybe someone thought they could hack into Galabank's system. In fact, looks like maybe they did. Still want to claim you had nothing to do with this, Zoe?
My dear, why in the world would I want to break the law? And Galbank, no less. I do quite enough business with them as it is.
Ever run into spacers?
All right. Well, I'll have some
Scumbags and scavengers.
Maybe they'll be
They're like
fresh.
vultures, picking away at the leftovers of the
that.
colony war.
See you
Find
around.
Scouring through old labs and facilities, taking whatever's not nailed down.
Well, I guess whoever's doing it ended up getting some money out of it, so I guess good for them. And they can't do it anymore, so
Kill for a cup
okay.
of coffee right about now.
We're doing this one. Going to see Vladimir. That was a mean thing to do. Using the elevator right in front of that person who was like 3 feet away. But it did make me laugh. That was not a very Reginald thing to do.